Hello guys and welcome to Mod Spotlight on Buildcraft 3.2 for Minecraft 1.3.2 version. And instead of doing just the changes that took place from 1.2.5, I will present the whole mod here. So let's start. Probably most of you, that is almost all of you, know what's Buildcraft and what is it about. But let me explain to like you don't know it. So Buildcraft adds a few machines, and that is few, and helps you basically get more resources, that is to automate stuff. So you can get water faster, you can get mining, you can get resources, ores, everything, because you can build stuff, and also you can transport items over the distances and that kind of stuff. So let's start. First, there were pipes and engines. So what kind of pipes we have? We have transport pipes, we have waterproof pipes, and we have conductive pipes. Also we have obsidian, that is cobblestone structure pipe, which is in a class of itself, so at its own, I want to say. So okay, so let's start. Wooden transport pipe, crafted simply with, let's do this. So wooden transport pipe, crafted like so, 2 wood and 1 glass. So what is it used for? It's used to extract items from our inventory. So and it needs some kind of engine. Oh shit, rain off. Bastard doesn't work, never mind. Okay, rain stop. so pipes. We should talk first maybe about the engines. So let's talk about engines. Redstone engine. Redstone engines are the lowest tier of engines in Buildcraft, and they produce small amounts of power, and they're only useful to pump stuff out of the chests. And they're crafted simply with 3 wood, 2 wooden gears, which is also Buildcraft added, I will show you later, 1 piston and 1 glass. Then it doesn't need any fuel, so it runs only on redstone signal, and it doesn't explode, which is good. So if it's attached to something. So there's a Stirling engine, which was called a steam engine before. It needs 2 stone gears and piston, 1 glass and 3 cobblestone. It uses coal, wood and that kind of stuff. So basically stuff that you can, well, use as fuel in a furnace. You can use it here to power it up. So it's more powerful than redstone, of course, but it can explode. And there's the largest tier. So there's the combustion engine. Combustion engine with crafted 3 iron ingots, 2 iron gears, 1 piston and 1 glass. Combustion engines are really powerful, and then they can really mess up your day, really, because they can explode and they can cause a really impressive explosion, especially if you have more of them connected. So these are engines. So what are we going to do here? Let's place a redstone engine here. Let's take a lever, place it over here, and now, so as we said, wooden transport pipes pump stuff from the chests. So let's do this. 1 more chest over here, and so connect wooden transport pipe over here, and let's say stone pipe over here. So this is the setup that you will use quite often. So wooden transport pipes are needed to be attached to an inventory. They don't work on their own. They work only when attached, that is, they are properly used when attached to something. So if it's an engine, if it's a machine, if it's a chest, never mind. So, and now we have cobblestone transport pipes, stone transport pipes. Cobblestone transport pipes are used to transport stuff, of course. So is the stone. Difference is stone and cobblestone. Cobblestone is a little bit slower, and stone is a little bit faster because it's crafted with smooth stone. So this is the cobblestone one, and this is the stone one. So stone pipes are a little bit faster, and the good thing is, if you have like plenty of stuff running around and you need to have two systems separate, you can use cobblestone and stone each beside one another, and they won't connect, as you can see. So that's cool. Now what we have next is golden transport pipes. Let's take this. So golden transport pipes. What do golden transport pipes do? Well, when you apply a signal to them, they speed things up. So let's do this. Let's move this chest. Let me demonstrate this. Oh, come on. So let's place it over here, shall we? Yeah, sounds good. And let's do this. Now let's just apply a redstone signal to the engine, and it will start pumping out stuff. It will take one by one. It won't take a whole stack, but one by one. And as you can see, it's going. So until this engine doesn't heat up, then it will go pretty fast. So once it gets to the red stage. So as you can see, items are going pretty well. But what if you do this? Let's wait for it. Come on, pass. What if we do this? Let's take a golden transport pipe, place it over here, and apply a redstone signal. That is, let's do this first. So everything's going okay as usual. Nothing changed. So items are going slowly. But what if we apply a redstone signal? Bam! Items are flying. So golden conductive pipes, golden transport pipes, sorry, are only used for sections. That they cannot connect one with another. So you cannot just make a line with all gold pipes. So, but they're used only to boost stuff around. Now we have iron transport pipe. What's that about? Let's get a chest, another one. And let's say over here. So what if we filled up this chest and we wanna transport stuff over here? Okay, you can break this, blah blah blah, but never mind. But what if you want some stuff, let's say, to go in each direction? So never mind. Let's place an iron pipe over here. So let's say you don't want to break this line for some reason. Never mind. You just want to redirect some to here. So let's place pipes over here. And now, as you can see, this stuff doesn't work. So if we now pipe as it is, if we put some stuff to it, it will just pop out. And if we wrench, right click the wrench, as you can see, this becomes transparent. What this means is, if items are, let's say, going through multiple sources, you can also use it for that. So if we have like 3 chests over here and it goes all to one pipe, maybe I should do that, but never mind. Okay, so if you have multiple sources and we only want to go to the one chest, or we want to redirect for some reason, you just place an iron pipe, which is crafted with 2 iron ingots, and yeah, with 2 iron ingots, no, that's waterproof, with 2 iron ingots and 1 glass. So now what we're gonna do is make a wrench for ourselves, because it's quite useful. So wrench crafted with 1 stone gear and 3 iron ingots. So when you wrench this, right click it. Now the transparent one, it says that items will go over here. So from here and here items are accepted. but they will only go over here. You can use whatever direction fits your need. So if you do now this, it won't go into this chest, it will go directly into this chest. Let's wait for it. Bam. And that's it. So that's the iron one. But there's another one, even better. What if you want only wooden transport pipes? I don't know why I mentioned the conductive ones so much. So what if we want our wooden transport pipes over here to be placed over here, and our, let's say, cobblestone transport pipes placed over here? What we are going to do then? And we have all of it in the chest, as you can see. So let's place few. Yeah, that should be fine. We will use a diamond transport pipe. Woohoo! Crafted with 2 diamonds. Crafted with 2 diamonds and 1 glass. Nothing fancy, so recipe same. And you just place it over here. And becomes invisible. Wait for it. Come on. Bug. Is this a bug or something? Oh, here it is. Okay. So, this is the diamond transport pipe. And as you can see, it has this blue, yellow and red interface. What's that? Right click it and it says filters. So let's take one of you and one of you. Let's say now red is item where items go. So blue one, you'll say, and as you can see, you can have 6 colors, so you can place it in all axes. And what we are going to do now is say that cobblestone transport pipes go only to yellow pipe, and wooden transport to blue one. So when we now apply the signal, wooden pipes will go only to this chest, and when the cobblestone one comes, it will go over here. And you can use multiple stuff, as you can see, so you can add plenty of stuff. Oop, and cobblestone goes over there. Nice. So that's the diamond transport pipe, and you can use multiple of them, so it doesn't matter. So now what we're gonna do next? Well, I will explain the waterproof pipes. So now wooden stone, that is wooden, cobblestone, stone, and iron and golden waterproof pipes. What's that about? Well, same as the transport pipes applies to waterproof pipes. Only real difference is that they transfer liquids. Water, oil, fuel, never mind. So wooden ones are used also to pump items from the tanks and everything. And how do you make a waterproof pipe? Well, you make a transport pipe and then just get a pipe waterproof, which you can get from beeswax if you have forestry, or you can get it from a cactus green, which is of course made by smelting cactus. So living near the desert will be awesome, because you will need a lot if you make a complex system. So let's say we have some fuel in this tank. So let's take oil, for example. So we can pump oil, not bucket. Let's take capsules. So this is from forestry. I will do a spotlight of that also. So yeah, wait, let's fill up a tank a little bit. Sure. So let's place now a redstone engine over here. Actually, I could just apply it like that, but never mind. So, and let's place our wooden waterproof pipe. Now, what I did forget to explain is that you can also do right-clicking with all other pipes. So if this is in a wrong direction, you can right-click it and it will make it a good direction. So transparent, items go there, the full items go from there. So simple. Okay, so we have, let's take golden waterproof pipes now, and let's do this. Golden ones are the best, they are the fastest, so you can use also the cobblestone and stone, never mind. Iron ones I have over here. Where are you? Iron waterproof pipes also do the same functionality. What did I done now? So they also have the all the functionality of normal iron pipes, but waterproof. That is for liquids. So what are we going to place here? Where are we going to pump items to? Well, I have a refinery here. Well, and a refinery is pretty expensive. So it takes, oh come on, it takes a diamond gear to craft. And how do you craft gears? Let me teach you quickly about that. So first you need a wood gear, then crafted with 4 sticks. Then you need a stone gear, which you make with wood gear and 4 cobblestone. You get stone gear. Next you need an iron, 4 iron, I selected 5, stone gear surrounded with 4 iron creates an iron gear. Next you need 4 gold, and finally 4 diamonds. So pretty expensive recipe, no question about it. So refinery, and now I have 2, I don't need 2, 64, my god. So it's crafted with 3 tanks, and tanks are crafted just surrounding 8 glass. This is the tank, so these are the Buildcraft tanks. There are a few more. So, and 2 redstone torches. That's it. That's our refinery. And what does a refinery do? Well, it refines oil, crude oil, which you can find in the world. So you will definitely know what it is, so when you see it. So you can pump it out using pumps, which I will get into now. So pumps, how are pumps created? Well, pumps are crafted using a mining well, which is made with 6 iron, 1 iron gear, 1 redstone and 1 iron pickaxe, and you just add a tank and you have a pump. So pump needs a signal, so pump needs energy. That is, you need to, well, attach an engine or an engine system to that. So, and let's explain how pump works over here. Let's get some cobble, shall we? Yeah, let's make a platform. Right over here, sure. It should be fine. And I will do what I do always. So, place a pump over here and attach 4 redstone signals, because they don't need any signals, redstone engines, because they don't need any fuel. Place a lever here and a lever here, which will activate these 2 and these 2. So they're pretty slow before they are activated, but never mind. You can now attach tanks, and then you need to attach one more redstone engine, or you can, well, attach directly the pipes to the pump. I personally prefer to attach another, and that is to attach tanks and another waterproof pipe, that is another engine for this use. Simply it's better, I don't know, for me. So let's do this. Apply redstone signal there, and this is for water, right? So let's connect nighttime. Let's connect our system over here. So now we will have pump. Why I'm lagging? I don't know. So let's do this. Nice. And let's actually turn this off so that you can see when the engines are activated how the water will fill up over here. And as you can see, pump immediately recognize that there's some liquid over here and that it can pump it. So it will fill up this tank, and as you can see, slowly it's building up. Once the engines reach the once the engine reach the red stage, it will be a lot faster. So same we will do over here. We can pump oil to refinery, which will fill up these two tanks, and later on we can attach, where's my redstone engine? Yes, I think it will work like this. So let's attach you, and let's attach you, shall we? So oil is, as you know, well, unrefined, and when you refine it in a refinery, you will get a fuel which is a lot more powerful for your engines. So fuel is used. Oil, you can use oil too, I mean, it's on you, but fuel is a lot more efficient. Engines work faster and work more for the money. So let's make a system over here, right? We need to power our refinery, and we need, I mean, a lot of power. So let's place our combustion engines over here. Let's say over here, why not? Sure. Or maybe I should, well, yeah, I should first do this, actually. Stupid me. And let's do 6, right? Right. And what you will need when you open the combustion engine, you see there's a tank for the fuel and there's a tank for the water, because you need to cool them. Combustion engines are pretty awesome, but the problem is they can explode if you don't cool them. So what you need is, of course, to connect. Come on. So let's connect our fuel system and our water system to them. This is nice. And now, how can we transmit energy? You can attach one combustion engine over here and connect few of them to make this refinery work, but I use this system. This is pretty far, so you should make it more over there, but never mind, I will do something more. So I didn't explain one more pipes, that is one more species, or however you want to call it, of pipes. These are the conductive ones. They are stone, they are water, that is wooden, water, oh my god, wooden, stone, and golden conductive pipes. We will use golden because they are a lot better, so you won't need this. So wooden conductive and golden conductive. Wooden conductive, as all wooden pipes, are used only to transmit something from somewhere, so extract, that is. And we will use wrench for these engines to be faced up, and now you place golden ones. And what do the conductive pipes do? Well, they transmit energy that's made from these engines to the pipes and to the machine. So let's place it on top, never mind. Let's do it over here, shall we? And the better is if you are closer but never mind, I plan to show you something over there, so that's why I made it over here. Oh, come on. Now we need, of course, 2 redstone engines over here. Place, and over here and over here. And we also need to apply a signal to these engines, right, in order to work. And we actually, I use the red yellow wire, but the problem is Red Power 2 isn't yet updated, so I have to use this primitive redstone dust. Hurrah! Why didn't make myself a jetpack? I don't know. So let's go over here. Why I'm lagging so much, I don't know. Let's place a lever over here. And now, as you can see, fuel is pumping into the engines. Engines are slowly filling up with water and fuel, all of them. So let's see the last one. Last one doesn't have anything yet, so I will wait for it. So engines filled up all the way with water and with fuel. And what happened to these pipes? Well, I had to place them over here because I forgot that we don't have red yellow wire, which can go run on the sides, and redstone dust doesn't, so it doesn't apply any signal. So I had to do this. So now when we apply the signal, all the engines should activate. No, they don't. Fuck the redstone dust. I don't give a fuck, really. So now, as you can see, the refinery is working as like crazy. So, and this tank is filling up with fuel. So let's pump that fuel out, shall we? And the fuel will go into this tank, which will later on be pumped out into the combustion engines. And also, as you can see, we have a full tank. Engines are working. Nice. Not full speed yet, but they will get there. And we are pumping also our water into our tank, which will then later be pumped out into the engines. So next episode I will do even more machines and well, explain to you even more. That is in the part 2, because there is a lot, and I mean a lot, to talk about Buildcraft. So stay tuned, and bye bye.